The girl just dazed and sits on the bed. She heard a knocking sound outside. She thought her boyfriend had returned, but when she opened, a strange burly man appeared. The man was eyeing her up and down. His greedy gaze made her skin crawl. Then the man began to undress. He held the girl in his arms. She fought hard, but because of her foolishness, she couldn't speak. He spotted a shadow on the curtain. He hurriedly ran upstairs. He pulled the tablecloth and downed the man. Then he straddled him and began to beat him. The sudden ruckus made the girl panic. "Come on!" "Run fast!" The boy gave the man a beating. He flipped the table and smashed it down. They were scared to go home. They hung in a corner all night. But the police called Jake aside. Learning the girl was a bit dim, the lecherous cop had sneaky ideas. He forcibly removed the girl's jacket. The girl nervously covered herself. She trembled with fear. The old devil means harm. Sent the young cop away on purpose. Brought the code to evidence. He seemed to be picturing those scenes. His questions grew more obscene. The girl was forced to recall many horrific details. Lucky, her boyfriend spoke up. They finally learned the suspect's features. He has a star tattoo on his right hand. A black star. Which hand? Right hand. The burly man with the right-hand star. He was actually these officers' captain. He stood outside the interrogation room, watching everything happen inside. This poor couple has been separated. They have no idea what awaited them. Keep an eye on this guy. What's up? This girl is Sister Ling's. She's a prostitute. Sister Ling has such stunning guts, the captain felt he was in the right. Even so, his team urged him to be calmer at the station, but he was really angry then. He scolded all his men. He even had them help with surveillance. He walked to the interrogation room with the dark look. The old ghost eagerly waited for a share. The captain lit a smoke. He sat confidently across from him. The girl shook in fear. She felt pure despair. Jake caught sight of a photo. In a moment, he saw the captain with the police. He said something was wrong, but another cop appeared behind him. "Sit down." Jake disregarded the police's grasp. He rushed at his girlfriend with force. When he opened the interrogation door, he saw his girlfriend being assaulted. He let out a furious roar, but the police dragged him away. No matter how mad, no place to vent. "Let go of me! Let go!" Leaving him helplessly watching, then kicked him in the face and knocked him out cold. Old Devil put the girl on the table, giving her no chance to resist. Meanwhile, Jake was suspended in midair. He saw Old Devil attack his girl. The two fiends kept savoring it. Old Devil joked he nearly broke his back, but he just rested a few minutes, and he grabbed a beer to continue. Jake was beaten and bloody. Just as he woke up, he saw the dirty scene again. A few cops took turns. They stopped only after many rounds. They chatted like nothing happened, but Old C received a call from Sister Ling. The police files confirmed the girl's identity. They suddenly left everyone in silence. But after the captain spoke, he reprimanded several people again. He said the girl was a moron. No one would believe what she said. As long as they took care of that boy, they could all rest easy. Old C quickly set up the tasks. He framed Anji with assaulting an officer and Pat. The police untied Anji's hands, then shot a round into the air. Then they stained the gun with Anji's fingerprints to frame him for seizing an officer's firearm. Anji was found guilty of assault. He was sentenced to 6 months in prison. He didn't resist strongly anymore. He seemed to accept reality. But privately, he wore his fingers raw. Again and again, he tore away the dead skin. And during the pain, he kept grinding until his fingerprints were completely worn off. It was the rage that they couldn't bear. After 6 months of suffering, at last, Aji's release day arrived. As he stepped out of prison, he saw his girlfriend smiling at him. He noticed her rounded belly. Aji froze on the spot for a few seconds. His girlfriend smiled innocently, unaware she was pregnant. Yeah, what's even harsher is that he didn't even know whose child it was. The girlfriend came over with the branch. She took his hand, leading him home. Life returned to normal. Jake did his best to cheer up his girlfriend. He hid his resentment. He never mentioned that painful memory. As the child grew day by day, Jake at last found his chance for revenge. A pregnant woman went home after shopping. She froze in place as soon as she turned. When Officer Dane returned, he shouted a few times but got no answer from his wife. Jake suddenly emerged from behind. He stabbed a shard of porcelain into his neck. The police pulled it back from the sea. Inside was a fetus still intact. It even had fully developed bones. He grimaced as they sorted through it. They found Officer Dane's head among it. She had been dead for several days. Such a brutal scene made even the police shudder with fear.
Officer Ding's wife was murdered,
and his whereabouts are unknown. Old Devil moved in with his girlfriend. While boiling water, he saw something odd. He hurriedly reached for his sidearm. Police were at Officer Ding's home probing. He suddenly got a call from Old Devil. Hi. Old Devil? Hi. Speak up. Hi. They found a pregnant woman with her belly cut, the same modus operandi. This made a few jumpy. They heard water running in the bathroom.
a foot kicked open the door.
As the thick smoke cleared, they found Old Devil scalded to death.
A string of cruel cases erupted.
Caused immediate panic among all.
The police conducted extensive interviews.
Shake had already rubbed off his fingerprints, left no traces at the scene, except for a few at the police station. No one could guess he was the murderer. As the trooper was about to let them go, Old Z arrived with his crew. Seeing them ready to search again, Shake could only slip away quietly. Stop! Hey, stop right there! Don't run! Stop! Shake ran wildly. He was about to flee into the woods.
At a crucial moment, he tripped. He was tackled to the ground by Old Z. When he